Hello, everyone. My name is Jaeger, and in the production booth, we have Igneous. Welcome to week 4 of Rocket League NECC Champions Heartland Conference. Today, we have UNI Purple versus Mizzou Club A. So we are in week 4, and we are on an NECC schedule today, so we will go when they are ready. Looks like for our starting lineup, we will have Cole, Colin, AJ, and for your Mizzou Tigers, looks like we have Tenji, Frosty, and Spark. So today, your UNI Panthers are currently 1-2 on the season, as the Mizzou Club is 2-1 on their season, just coming off of a loss from Wayne State, as Wayne State 3-0'd them, and currently Wayne State is 3-0 on the season. Now, as we are getting ready for this matchup, let's go ahead and run through what the picture is for the Challengers Heartland Conference. Wayne State is currently in the lead with 3-0 record with a map differential of 7. Concordia St. Paul Golden Bears are 3-0 with 6 on the map differential. MBU Spartans are 2-1 with a 2 map differential. Mizzou Club A is 2-1 with a equal null map differential. And we have University of Arkansas, which is 1-2 on the season with equal map differential. CMU Eagles, which is 1-2 with a -1 map differential. Kansas State Varsity, 1-2 on the season with a -1 map differential. And your UNI Panthers with 1-2 on the season with -1 differential. And currently in the cutoff position, not going to make it so far right now into the playoff picture, would be the Redbirds Black JV2, which is currently 1-2 with a -3 map differential, and then Blue Gold Blue Blue Gold Gold 0-3 with a -9 on their map differential, still looking for their first win of the season. So the UNI off of week 3, coming off of a heartbreaker of a loss in overtime, game 5. Just a wonderful match if you were able to watch the VOD on that, just against a very strong opponent, the Redbirds JV Black 2. In overtime, UNI was going to score a ball just at the very, very end as the ball was going in, but of course, Illinois State University had a guy in a goal, pushed the ball out, was just a heartbreaker, as at that point caught UNI out of transition, something that the Illinois State Redbirds did a very good job at exploiting, took it down the field, and in under 3 minutes in overtime in game 5, scored the winning goal, and your UNI Panthers took on an additional loss for the season. Now, of course, we are on an NECC schedule, so we will be starting here shortly, as we hope to see another thriller today with your UNI Panthers hopefully coming off the victory. Now, UNI Gold, for those of you who are keeping up with that, lost their game against the Lincoln Landloggers, got 0-3, which very unfortunate in week 3. And they are currently trying to look for their first win of the season, going -9 on their map differential and going 0-3 in the Challengers Midwest Conference. Now, as we get this game underway, it looks like both of these teams are joining So it looks like we have Sliver, Tenji Frosty, your Mizzou Tigers going against your UNI Panthers, AJ, Colin, and Cole, and the game one is underway. Already strong showing from both of these teams, really trying to get that ball moved around as Colin is trying to, as your UNI Panthers are able to save that ball right away, as I was trying to tell that Colin tried to make a shot but couldn't quite get there. Really trying to get some payback, trying to go even on the season as Cole does a nice flip 50 going over to the center of the field as a UNI Panther sends it over to the far side with Cole winning the 50, trying to get the shot off as Tenji tries to block it. Colin trying to see, but he just missed it as Tenji gets the ball up in the air, trying to see if he can do some aerodynamics here as Frosty tries to be aggressive as your UNI Panthers send it over to the far side of the field, see if they can finally make up some offense with 1 minute now gone in this first game one. AJ trying to send it over with a deep far shot, but Tenji is able to get there, but AJ tried to get that shot on goal and just couldn't quite capitalize on it. Cole deferring to Colin. Colin's trying to see if he can start some offense as Tenji tries to send it back to the center of the field where Frosty will miss the shot and Cole just missed the right side of the crossbar. Tenji's going to send it back over to the far side over to Colin. Colin with a demo. Your UNI Panthers have to make a move now with Cole now with a demo. Is there boost to spare? Sadly, there is not. Your UNI Panthers can't do anything on offense on this drive. As AJ tries to do something here, Cole with the score. Wonderful setup here, but from AJ. Coming off of that double demolition, AJ was able to get this team out of transition, trying to catch them out of boost, and Tenji just wasn't able to get there. So wonderful assist from AJ and your score from your UNI Panthers. Wonderful start off to this match, 1-0 on game one. Of course, they've been very dominant, being aggressive, playing on offense for a majority of this match with a 50 in favor of UNI as Cole tries to chase it down. AJ able to flip it up into the air, but Frosty sending it over to the far side as Cole tries to see if he can pass it to a UNI Panther to get back on offense as 50 in favor of your UNI Panthers as Colin sends it over to the far side of the field and a shot and AJ scores. Wonderful pass play from Colin here. Excellent job of, again, UNI catching them out of rotation there with a quick score, able to get their foot on the pedal, go 2 up with a little over half of game one done and over with. Of course, we saw this before. We saw game one where last time against the Redbirds going 5-1 and just dominated game one, but in the end lost that heartbreaking match in overtime in game 5. But this time a deep shot from Sliver can't quite get it to go as it goes off the top of the crossbar, and Tenji's trying to see if he can make something happen as Colin sends it over to the far side of the field. Your UNI Panthers back on offense, taking the wind away from the Mizzou Tigers. Frosty sending it over to the left side where Colin tried to get a good juggle on it as Cole steals the ball away from Tenji. It's a breakaway, 50 in favor of UNI. Ball's getting set up to the left side of the field. See if something can be set up. As Cole had a little bit too much gas and it goes just right up and over to the right side of the ball as AJ able to get past 2 defenders, seeing if he could set something up off the shot, but can't quite get there as Sliver able to knock it away. Frosty with a far deep shot, but Colin is there to save it. Cole sending the ball up and over, try to get it into the top left corner, but a follow-up from AJ trying to catch them out, and he did! AJ with a score. Wonderful job as Cole tried to set something up, and just like that, caught Mizzou trying to chase after the ball, leaving AJ with a wide open shot. Excellent job from your UNI Panthers. Now with a little over of a minute left to play. Cole trying to see if he could really make a statement here, but Sliver able to get the save on that one. And of course, Colin with a shot can't quite get it to go as Tenji tries to see if he can muster some offense for the Mizzou Tigers. Frosty with a little bit too much gas, sending it over to the top of the crossbar where Colin saves us. And Sliver getting a demo on UNI, trying to take the air away from this very offensive and aggressive UNI team now with 30 seconds left to play in game one. Colin passing it to AJ. AJ with a deep shot, trying to see if they could catch Mizzou out, but Sliver's the third man there, able to save it. As Frosty gets a shot off, and Colin there now for the save. He's been a very good defender here in this game one, as Tenji tries to make a shot, and AJ this time with the save. Wonderful job from your UNI Panthers in this game one, really making a statement, as we've already seen before. Just couldn't get Mizzou to do anything that matchup. It was just really... It was just one of those great things. Of course, we see AJ there with 2 goals, Cole with a goal, and of course, 3 saves from Colin. Excellent job from Colin, as he was kind of the backbone in this one. Really played that third man position really well. Of course, we saw those 3 saves, but also offensively, UNI has done an amazing job at playing that transition offense to defense. Of course, we saw them try, last time being against the Redbirds, really tried to get something going on offense, just played a little bit too quick, a little too fast, couldn't quite get anything to go, which unfortunately that transition, defense, offense, really made them pay in the end. This time, you can see that they're really crossing the T's and dotting the I's, having your UNI Panthers go up 1 in this series. Now it's time for Mizzou to try and see if they can get something going on offense, as the 50's in favor of Mizzou. Sliver trying to see if he can do something here, trying to set something up for Tenji as a 50. Colin's trying to be there to defend it, and Cole's chasing it down over to the far side. Colin sending it back up over past to AJ, where Frosty will take it over to the far side of the field. Cole will, of course, defend, but Sliver is right there on the rotation trying to get a nice centered shot, but AJ clears it over to the far side. Cole now with a demo, and Tenji with a shot, and Colin with the goal, able to get this here, trying to... Oh, man, just look at that. Nice play, getting the demo, clearing the third man, and Colin getting the score. Excellent job from your UNI Panthers, trying to see if they can, again, take game 2, basically starve the Mizzou Tigers of boost, of that offensive momentum. We can see that here. If we had a clock of how much time each team had possession or offensive time, your UNI Panthers would darn nearly have 90% of that time, as it's only been just now that we've seen the ball just lightly cross into the UNI Panthers, as Colin is able to get the score again. A wonderful set up for himself, taking it down, leaving Tenji in the dust. Wonderful job, wonderful solo play from Colin. Like I said, taking the offensive step that your UNI Panthers are able to do this time, really crossing the T's, dotting the I's. I've already made that statement, but just wonderful plays from all 3 of your Panthers in defense and offense. Just really reading what these Mizzou Tigers are really trying to do and reading it well. As this time, Mizzou tries to see if they can set something up, but AJ back there in rotation as Colin and Cole try to see if they can set something up on the left side. Deep far shot to the center of the field. Well, Tenji will bounce it off. AJ trying to see if he can make something happen here as Collins able to send it over to the far left side of the field where Sliver will try and get the offense going for the Mizzou Tigers. Wonderful save from Colin as Tenji tried to make that shot, tried to make a solo play, and 50 in favor of UNI as the ball gets passed over to Colin, trying to set it up, but Tenji is able to get the save. But of course, your UNI Panthers are not done as AJ tried to get the shot on goal, but Frosty able to get the save. AJ sending it over to Cole as Cole's getting the demo. No, Mizzou Tigers are in the defensive back line. Couldn't quite get the angle on it, and AJ defers it as Frosty takes the ball. Mizzou Tigers trying to see if they can do something with the ball as Sliver passes it. AJ unable to connect with the ball, but Colin's able to hit it and send it over to the far side of the field. Tenji's trying to set something up here for the Tigers to try and see if they can finally get a score in this series, but unfortunate, cannot make anything to happen as the ball just lazily rolls just left of the goalpost as a wonderful save from Cole. Right there, just the ball full speed, had enough boost, had enough rotation to get boost and cleared that very fast moving ball very quickly. Cole's trying to send it pass over to AJ as Colin tries to send it over. Just too much gas as it goes off the top of the crossbar where Sliver will again try to create some offense for the Mizzou Tigers. Now with a little under 90 seconds, Colin gets a demo in this game too. Cole trying to see if he can set something up for a solo play, but can't quite get there as the speed and tempo has really slowed down for both of these teams. Really trying to feel each other out, trying to see what each team needs to do to change to try and get this victory as, of course, the Mizzou Tigers have yet to score in this series. Of course, they had a couple wonderful saves, but to no avail as right there, AJ seals the deal. Wonderful pass play from Colin. And AJ able to get the score. Right there off from left to right. Wonderful finish play. UNI Panthers 3-0, game 2. 50. It kind of sputtered out. Couldn't quite really go anywhere as Cole tried to see if he could make a solo play, but deferred as the Mizzou Tigers are back on the defense as Colin takes a shot and an empty goal, catching them out of the transition play. Wonderful transition play from Colin here, already with 3 goals out of the 4, 2 of them being wonderful solo plays like we see here again, left to right, really catching them out of position, trying to see if they could set something up with the boost. Couldn't quite get there. Frosty gets a demo on Cole as Cole just saved the ball. Of course, Frosty trying to see if he could set something up. Too much gas this time. Couldn't quite get it to go as it went off the top of the crossbar. Now with 10 seconds remaining in this game 2, looking like a strong win for game 2 for your UNI Panthers. Tenji with a far shot on the goal, tried to see if he could just lay that thing in. Again, too much gas. Couldn't quite get it to go. Couldn't quite. Just these Mizzou Tigers, just when they are on offense, they can't capitalize. They can't capitalize on anything. And it's just because UNI Panthers are doing such a wonderful job at staying aggressive, being aggressive, as we see here. 3 shots on goal from Colin, with 3 of them going in, 2 of them being on solo plays. Of course, Cole, this time your third man back, getting 2 saves. And AJ with a wonderful pass play set up for him, getting that goal right there at the very end. Now it looks like the Mizzou Tigers are going to sub somebody in, as it looks like it might be Spark coming in, but we will see. Of course, when you are the Mizzou Tigers, if they are going to try and see if they can get that sub played in for Spark, as it looks like Spark is in for Sliver. So let's see if Mizzou Tigers can set something up here, down 2. But your UNI Panthers currently up in the series, best of 5. So this is the game to win it, to really seal a deal, really deny any points from the Mizzou Tigers. As this time, UNI sending it over to the far right side, but Frosty able to get a demolition on Colin. Really trying to see if they can set something up here. The Tigers really need to make something happen now if they want to. But Colin is able to get a shot on the goal as Frosty is able to save it. Of course, AJ, your third man back, trying to get him to clear it over to the far side as he will take the ball, and Spark, who was subbed in for Sliver, who, strangely enough, Sliver was actually the one who was trying to manifest and create that offense for the Mizzou Tigers. He was the one who was trying to get the ball cleared over to the far side as Frosty tries to get a goal, can't quite get it to go as Frosty gets a demo on Colin. AJ gets demoed by Tenji. Cole trying to go for the solo play. It's just him, and it's a goal! Cole with the solo play. Goal to goal. Fantastic solo play right there. Even though 2 demolitions right off the bat, deep in Panther territory, able to take that ball, juggle it past 3 Mizzou defenders, and get a goal. Wonderful solo play from Cole. Of course, I forgot my train of thought after we saw that wonderful play, but oh yes, Sliver was the one who was creating that offense for Mizzou, and they subbed him out. So I just really think that wasn't the greatest call, as Tenji tries to get a shot, and Frosty is able to follow up. What do you know? Frosty able to get a goal set up there from Tenji. Wow. Now, this could be a momentum shifter. Of course, catching UNI out of rotation, able to get that goal as 50's in favor of UNI. Just trying to, good duo play right here as we see from Tenji and Frosty as Mizzou Tigers go on the offense. Frosty setting it up for Spark. Wonderful defense from AJ and Colin as Colin passes it to Cole, and Cole can't quite get the shot on goal as Frosty gets a save. Colin, Frosty, aerials in favor of UNI. Of course, the offensive ball, the shift in momentum was in favor of Mizzou as they try to utilize this offensive play here. But all 3 UNI defenders are right there. Cole, very defensive player, took it from end to end in this game 3 to in this game 3 to really get it to go, and wonderful solo play. AJ is able to save it. Colin sending it over to the far side with a 50 in favor of UNI, but Frosty's back there to take it. Of course, the ball lazily with no much forward momentum. UNI with all the momentum, trying to see if they can really cap this one for a close. Of course, they didn't skunk the Mizzou Tigers. They did get a goal, and this is the only goal that they've gotten all series long as Tenji tries to set something up with a nice little layup, tried to get it over AJ, couldn't quite get it to go as Colin sends it over to the far right side of the field. Try to clear it for your UNI Panthers. But again, UNI needs to see if they can get another goal so they can stop this wind in the sails as Tenji is able to get a wonderful play. Wonderful pass from Frosty. Of course, this duo for your Mizzou Tigers has done wonders. as we saw this duo so far with the pass play to each other. Really excellent job from these two, as looks like this could be a momentum shift. As the ball just kind of lazily goes off the top of the crossbar. Unfortunate, couldn't quite get that ball to go in. Now with 1 minute remaining in game 3. UNI really needs to make something happen and make something fast, as AJ tried to get the far shot on the goal. Couldn't quite get it to go, as Frosty was able to save it. Ball lazily goes into the midfield. Spark trying to clear it over to the far side as, oh, that pass play from AJ just couldn't quite get it. Too much gas on that one now with 30 seconds left to play in game 3. Of course, ooh, again, just off the top of the crossbar. Tenji couldn't get it to go, but Frosty again able to get the goal off of the pass from Tenji. Wonderful setup play from the Mizzou Tigers right there, just catching your UNI Panthers off that rotation. Of course, they had all 3 players right in the center of the field. This could be a big momentum shifter. And it won't be in favor of your UNI Panthers. As the ball lazily gets put up, as Colin tries to set the ball squarely to the center of the goal. Frosty able to save it. Now with time winding down, if you're the UNI Panthers, you might just have to take this loss of this game 3, wash your hands of it. It's okay, as Mizzou Club A gets the ball down and securely takes game 3. Of course, they did a wonderful job. Of course, Frosty, Tenji, their duo play with the 2 goals and the assist from Frosty. Tenji with a goal and 2 assists. The one thing that we didn't see much of is the third man from the UNI Panthers. The third man really benefited the ability for your UNI Panthers to play that offensive ball. Of course, Mizzou Club really tried in that game 2 to get the momentum shift. Couldn't quite get it to go, because every time that there was a shot, a UNI Panther was there, whether it was AJ in game 2 or Colin in game 3. Or game 1, my bad. Just wonderful job from the Mizzou identifying, catching that third man out, and not allowing UNI as many saves as they have. So you want to go to change teams? No. There you go. Okay, now your UNI Panthers currently up 2 games. It's 2-1. Still plenty of time, 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to be exact, to still win this for your UNI Panthers. Of course, Sparks trying to see if they can manifest an offensive play, as Colin is able to get the save. Now with a lazy deep shot, trying to set something up center mass, as Cole gets the shot off. 50 in favor of UNI, and Cole scores! Wonderful setup play from Colin. Cole able to get the ball, catch Frosty just out, not in the quite position there. Center mass right there. UNI scores early in this game 4. Now Mizzou Tigers are trying to manifest, create some offense, trying to claw their way back. Metaphor is intended, as Sparks gets a demo on AJ. Your UNI Panthers now down 1, but AJ is able to come back, as Colin is able to send it onto the far side, where Cole will try to see if he can do something with it. But AJ saves the ball again, the third man who was needed in this game 2. Missed him in game 3. Just no third man was just there. But of course, strong defensive showing right now from your UNI Panthers, as Colin tries to see if he could set up an aerial. couldn't quite get there as Spark sends it over to the far side of the field, really trying to manifest something here for the Mizzou Tigers. Colin bumps the ball as Frosty, again, tries to take the sails away against UNI as Sparks tries to get the ball as it just lazily goes over to the left side of the goalpost. Can't quite get it as Colin's able to save it. Wonderful play from your UNI Panthers. Very defensive showing, which we wanted to see. Their strong defense wins them games. As Sparks tries to set something up for Frosty, can't quite get it to go as your UNI Panthers are there to defend it. 50 in favor of AJ as he sends it over to the far side of the field. But again, the offensive pressure is in favor of the Mizzou Tigers. AJ to send it and clear it over to the far side of the field. Pass play to AJ. AJ gets a wonderful shot. Cole with a wonderful assist there, and AJ with the goal. Look at this play. Wonderful demo. Set something up midfield. Pass back. Catching all of the Mizzou Tigers to the left side of the field. Excellent job from your UNI Panthers going up 2-0 in this game 4. If they win this, as Colin tries to make a solo play, but Tenji able to get the defense and save on that one. Colin getting another save. Very excellent job this time. We saw him very defensively in game 1. That sort of kind of securely won them game 1 was, I believe, yes, 3 saves from Colin in game 1. Again, we see this again here with 3 saves from Colin in game 4. The strong UNI defense, like I mentioned earlier, Colin's the backbone of this team. Very good defensively, very good offensively as we see him try to make a shot. Can't quite get it to go as AJ also did a wonderful job getting a couple of those scores in game 2. Of course, the Mizzou Tigers trying to see if they can get another score drought away as Colin gets the demo. Of course, the Mizzou Tigers in this whole entire series only scored 3 points. And that was the 3 goals that they scored in game 3 as Colin is able to get a wonderful play here going right to left. Wonderful solo play. Juked out Tenji. Caught Spark way too far out on that right side of the field. 3-0 for your UNI Panthers in game 4, trying to win week 4 as they're coming off of a heartbreaking loss from the Redbirds. But Tenji able to get this goal. Wonderful setup, 50 in favor of the Tigers as Tenji just doinks it in and sadly catches Cole, mistimed it. Of course, I mentioned that they had a scoring drought, they being the Mizzou Tigers, as AJ tries to see if he can waft something in, but Cole able to put an exclamation point. Wonderful assist from AJ here, really trying to lazily set it in as Frosty gets the save, but Cole right there catching the 2 wingers on the side of Mizzou out, and wonderful play from your UNI Panthers as Colin sends it over to the far side of the field. UNI at this point just has to play keep away. That's all they got to do. With less than a minute left to play in game 4, they're currently 2-1 on the series. They just got to play keep away, a strong defensive ball as we see Colin clear it over to the far side where Frosty will take it and defer it to Sparks. Just got to play keep away if you're UNI Panthers. As the ball lazily goes into midfield right in front of the Mizzou goal now with 30 seconds remaining. This is the UNI Panthers that we saw in that victory game against the MBU Spartans. And just a wonderful all-round 360 play from both sides of the ball on defense and offense and in transition, which that's what they really struggled with. But here we go. UNI Panthers with your win, going 3-1 Excellent job from your UNI Panthers. So let's deconstruct that for just a little bit before we call it. Again, strong defensive ball, game one. Colin able to get 3 saves, and of course we saw that in game 4, Colin with 3 saves. In game 2, we also saw Colin with 3 goals, one of them being AJ. Just very good passing play from your UNI Panthers. Couldn't get anything rolling on the side of the Mizzou Tigers. They, of course, came back in game 3, 3-1 that game. Mizzou Tigers was able to try and see if they could muster something, but unfortunately they weren't able to. Thus, your Panthers now go 2-2 on the season, and the Mizzou Tigers go 2-2 on the season. Excellent play from all sides of the ball. My name's Jaeger. In the booth, we have Igneous. Thank you for watching Week 4 of the NECC Champions Heartland Conference. Stay tuned for next week, where hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, we'll have a doubleheader of UNI Gold, UNI Purple. Have a good evening.